Did I get what I expected? Did I get something that was worth the money? Did I have a good time? And the answer to all of those questions is
£8 for a cheeseburger, no chips. Hello there and welcome to another one of our vlogs. We're here today at Lightopia, a Christmas themed attraction where everything's in lights.
This event's located in Heaton Park in Manchester. It's been going since about 2019.
We've never been before, so it's our first impressions.
I'm Axel.
I'm Sean.
Let's get inside Lightopia at Heaton Park.
Lightopia. An award-winning and visually spectacular lantern and lights festival. We are invited to explore immersive light installations and the magical illuminated trails. This year, each location has a unique Christmas light trail for you to experience, with events running in London, Brussels and Alton Towers Resort. We were about to immerse ourselves in a dreamlike adventure through Heaton Park, Manchester. We were to let our imagination run wild as we step foot into Fantasy Lightopia, the land of yesterday, today and tomorrow, where colourful and multi-sensory installations light up the night sky, bringing hope for a spectacular future.
Hello, we're here at Lightopia. We're at the first section. It's got a great big lit up Ferris wheel and a load of animatronic butterflies, and down there we've got some massive swans that are lit up like Christmas trees. I'm hoping this will get me in the festive spirit more than the markets did, so let's go and see what Lightopia has to offer. We're here at the second part of Lightopia, and we've just walked down this whole corridor here where there's loads and loads of different animals in different light shades and different geometrical shapes all over them. They're absolutely stunning. Some are better than others, but over here there are these really cute pandas and some absolutely amazing light works going on at the moment. Personally, I feel like it's walking through a really rich person's back garden at Christmas, and they've got all their fancy decorations out. I mean, look at that. Looks like something from Chinese New Year, doesn't it? But they are really quite impressive, and they are quite visually stunning. I'm really enjoying looking at some of these so far. They've got festive music pumping throughout the park, and considering it's opening night, it is very busy. A lot of people with their families here, and we're here filming our vlog, obviously.
Here we are at the second part of Lightopia. We've got many people queuing here to walk through the tunnel of lights. Should be our turn in a moment. Here we go. It's finally our turn to walk through the Christmas lights. I hope it's more of this, to be honest. Because this is immersive, closed in. That's what I like. We did have a selection of rides earlier on at the entrance, like some small children's rides. Over here they have got a twister right next to the Lightopia Phoenix. This Phoenix did look better from higher up,
Yeah,
to
it looked
be
better
honest.
over there because it was just like you could see all of the effects going on.
Yeah, of course. It looks nice from down here, but of course this deserves a bird's eye view
Yeah, no pun intended.
in order to really appreciate it. And so we approach the next section. The Field of Roses.
All based on Beauty and the Beast, I think. You know, the flower that they have in the vase and then the petal falls off every year until he's stuck that way forever.
Never watched it.
You just want it to break into death metal, don't you?
Everything was different.
This is better, isn't it?
It's a little bit better because it's more enclosed.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're actually in a forest, and this is what it needs. I can see down there there's some stuff above you, and that is exactly what it needs. It needs to be more enclosed to feel more immersive and give you that bit of a festive feel.
I'm already sick of flowers.
Yeah. When it's just a few lit up lanterns here and there, although they are good to appreciate, there's no immersion within that.
Yeah, like the animals earlier, it would have been good if they were like in like a setting.
The animal kingdom,
Yeah, exactly.
not just in the middle of a field.
Yeah. Like I bet this was a good project for the people who designed this to work on. Like it's a really lovely idea for like a community and people in Manchester to come round and visit this park. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
A bit like Parks and Recreation, one of Leslie Knope's fabulous ideas, you know what I mean?
And you can't deny the artistry of the lanterns and how they light up.
Yeah.
You know, they are wire. I think they're made out of wire material and lights.
Yeah.
And you can't deny that, you know, they are very nice aesthetically. You can appreciate them.
It's a dog with sunglasses.
An animatronic, there's one that moves, Sean, up there.
Animatronics.
Finally.
You know what I mean? The butterflies were the last ones that moved, weren't they?
Yeah, and they were right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a Pokemon.
It is?
Costume as well.
The tickets for the Lightopia event cost us, I think it was £18 each to be exact. So for two people, you're looking at 36 quid.
For a family of 4,
It's going to be even more.
it's going to be about 60.
I don't know how far we are into the event at the moment. Feels like about halfway.
I hope.
Do you think we've got, it's worth it?
I'd have to say at the end.
And over here they've got a water fountain projection show. So as you can see in the background, they've got some lights that illuminate the area, and in front of that is like a water fountain, would you call it?
Yeah, water fountain. Yeah?
Yeah, and of course onto that water they are having projections, which to be honest is a really good effect. I like that. If you look at this angel now, it almost looks like a hologram, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
From the water fountain projection, you emerge onto like a small fairground. We'll check out some of the rides that they have got on there. Mickey Mouse himself has made an appearance on the runaway train, Disney themed clearly. All of the rides here, if you do spot them, are upcharges, so be aware of that if you are looking to make your way down to Lightopia. Rides are not included in your admission price. Well, that's to be expected really, isn't it? Look at the lighting package on that. That looks pretty epic, to be honest. And if you can hear the screams coming off there, seems to be doing the trick. Smoke as well coming out of the bottom. Just to add effect to impact. So that was the halfway point.
As we've come to realise.
Yep, and if we look over here, there are some larger lanterns.
More Aztec styles.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. Big set pieces. I'm yet to see an artificial snow machine though, and that's something that would really make this event. And we enter into more large open space. So if you can see that, they've got lasers up there in the trees.
They look like green little fairies.
More flowers. More flowers.
There's flowers everywhere.
As you can see, it's all very, very spaced out. I understand that they've got the whole park to fill, but if you can't fill it all, I think you'd have it just in a smaller section.
Or have it in more condensed spaces, and there's parts where there's not a lot, but like there's parts where it's just absolutely rammed with places. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, it looks like we're coming up to quite a packed section over there on the left.
It's true, but over here, this is perfect spot for some dry ice on the floor.
Yeah.
And artificial snow in the air.
Yeah.
Where's that?
What's all this stuff here? What's all this?
Are they windows or are they coffins? Let us know in the comment section
just have
below.
A load of LEDs lights left over.
I think that's probably the right one. And so we enter into the finale. Look at these yin yang fish. I like that, to be honest.
Yeah?
I'd have that at home if it fit on the wall.
We would, but we wouldn't have a telly anymore.
And here we are at the finale display presentation of the evening. It is the Christmas tree, the LED Christmas tree. Just stating the facts, to be honest, because I thought I'd enjoy it more than I have. And of course, we'll see you after the next few clips in the final thoughts of the evening. We are right back at the beginning where we started. It is a one-way system, and if you do want to go around again for a second time, Just got to walk that way. Back through the entrance, it looks like you can go around as many times as you want, although they only accept entry until 9:30. We're not going to go around for a second time, and we'll leave it at that. Did I get what I expected? Did I get something that was worth the money? Did I have a good time? And the answer to all of those questions is no, and I have valid reasons for that. And I'm not going to say it was bad without giving constructive criticism, because I don't think that's fair to the event. The lanterns, each individual piece is very well done, and there is a real artistry to that, and I can appreciate that, and I really did appreciate each lantern. Fantastic. That being said, the design of the areas and the displays, I don't feel like was very well put together. I just feel like it was plopped here and plopped there. A group of animals here, a group of mythical creatures there. You know, there wasn't really much more to it than that. What they need to have is something to create more of an atmosphere, a festive feel.
Yeah.
In that, a few simple things could have so much of an effect there, such as a dry ice machine on the floor and an artificial snow machine for the air. Those two things alone would bring that whole event up.
You know how when you go to like a scare maze, there's roamers walking around? Why not have a few elves or Santa or, you know, some of the characters that you see lit up walking around interacting with you and stuff like that?
100% I agree, and I know that the main attraction that you go for is the lights. It's called Lightopia. That said though, it's section and section. It's a massive park that it is in, and there is big areas where there is nothing. You're just working your way from the one display to the other display. So in that area where there is nothing, why is there not anything to interact with? For example, an interactive display, or as Sean says, an actor, a roamer, something to do to fill the gaps.
It wasn't exactly our cup of tea. There were a lot of families there and there were a lot of people there as it was opening night. There was only like 2 or 3 massive displays. Like, do you remember when we came past the first bit, past all the animals, went through that ring section where we had to queue, and then there was the big massive phoenix in the middle. I wanted more of that. Overall, I think the event's pretty average. Like, you know, there's some really good bits and some bits that I wasn't really blown away by. But, you know, the projection mapping on the lake, on the sprinkler system, that was brilliant. I mean, there were rides, but they were quite expensive, and when you've already paid £20 to walk around, you expect to be, you know, these things to be a bit more discounted, if that makes sense. But I already feel like I'd paid a lot of money, and I didn't want to give more money, especially when I paid £8 for a cheeseburger. £8 for a cheeseburger. No chips, no drink, just the cheeseburger. And it was rock solid. Weren't even that nice.
It's very picturesque, and they do the lanterns 10 out of 10. The event though, for me, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10, because the lanterns, although they are the main event, they are not the event. The event is something more, and it's missing half of the things that I feel should be there. Roamers, interactive displays, artificial snow, and dry ice. Because it is all spaced here and spaced there, it's not a very immersive event. The most immersive part was where you was inside that small forest type of thing, and you had some stuff above you. You felt closed in. You felt almost as if you was in a grotto, and that is what it's about. You want to feel immersed, and if it's just something here and something there, you lose immersion, especially when you don't have special effects such as snow and ice.
Yeah. So overall, 5 out of 10 for you?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 for me as well. But we have enjoyed filming this vlog for you. If you've enjoyed watching it, you know, we keep putting ourselves through these hellish Christmas events for you. So please do watch, like, share and subscribe, and give us a comment if you enjoyed anything or you disagree with something that we've said.
I've been Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in another video.